7 years, 2 months, and 25 days. March 31st, 2019. We lost the late great Nipsey Hussle, man. When we sit back and we think about it, there's a lot of unresolved issues that we never got the answers to. A lot of people never got closure. And, you know, every year or every other couple years, it always resurfaces. It's a tough issue. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people still want to know, why was he killed? What made Eric Holder decide to assassinate the late great Nipsey Hussle? So we've been getting into the journey, man. Paul decided to break his silence and just express some stuff off his chest. The media going crazy about it. Nipsey Hussle will never be forgotten. It could never be, oh, y'all, who tired of this Nipsey Hussle content? That man will forever live. I'm pretty sure in the future they will do a documentary, possibly a movie. That's how much of an impact Nipsey Hussle made to the world, to LA, to Crenshaw, to all the neighborhoods. So let's get into this content, man. OG Cowboy breaks his silence on Nipsey Hussle. What really happened before he passed? It's always going to be new details or just, expressing or just laying out that situation and play by play, man. So let's get into this content. And some other people out there that still think that Nipsey Hussle may have been set up by Cowboy or he was involved. These are just alleged situations, but let's get to the content. Let's get it. Let's go.
Sure you are. Can you give us to the best of your abilities just the atmosphere in that day, the dude's atmosphere? Did it seem like anything was grown? Did anything kind of jump up on you to make you feel like something was off that day? Can you give us your best recollection of what happened that day?
The day was going good. It was a normal day, Nip will pull up like he normally does. So it was a great day, I sat there, we talked the whole time. Just tell him how proud I was of him. I was telling him like, man, I'm so proud of you. You finally made it. I've been watching his career and we always talk. And I was like, man, you finally made it. He finally had a lot of time on his hands. Him and Lauren London, they be riding a motorcycle up and down Slauson. Like I said, that day was a good day. It was a normal day. He was out there signing autographs. Doing what he normally do. I wouldn't say nothing felt off about that day, but when the dude rolled up, I did have a type of something about his character, his demeanor, something about him threw me off. But at the time, I couldn't figure it out. I didn't know why I felt that way about. Cause when he pulled up and he got out the car, just looking at him, and you just want to sock somebody. And I don't know why I wanted to do that. You know what I mean? At the time, as I look back, I don't know why.
Come on, man. See what I'm saying? He wanted to get praised for being able to sock somebody. This is just bullying at its finest. Let's go.
For some reason, I just wanted to hit the dude. That split second, I thought about hitting him, and I didn't know. I looked up the guy like, damn, why? As time goes on, I regret that I didn't do nothing. It's like one of those things that you didn't react. Down now, so I can honestly say I did feel something, but I couldn't figure out. I just couldn't figure out what I was feeling or why I was feeling it.
Yeah. Right now, I'm sure everybody's probably seen you go before the court and all that. It was like transcripts out there. So if you can kind of just walk us through, there was a lot of speculation about the conversation that him and Nipsey had if you were around. Could you take us back to what the conversation was? Because a lot of people thought maybe it was contentious. Some people said maybe he called him a snitch. Could you kind of clear that up for us, if you may?
Well, number one, he never called him a snitch. Okay. He never did that. He brought it to his attention that they had paperwork on him. So he did it in a friendly manner. Nipsey never disrespected the man.
Wow.
Like I said, if Nipsey would have disrespected, if Nipsey would have raised his voice, that would have activated me. Hold up, that's the artist, that's the headliner, this is his establishment. I work for this man. If he raised his voice, automatic, hey, come on, bro, it's time to go. I know Nipsey, I know the stupid nigga, stupid cuz. I know both of them. So it's not like, if they had a problem, I would have
Now y'all heard how he said he knows stupid cuz. You know, there's footage of you saying you didn't know him like that. He's been around, see, Cowboy been in jail. You know what I'm saying? He did a lot of time in jail off and on. And then he was an addict for a long time. So it's impossible for you to know everybody from Rolling 60s. You come before them. You know what I'm saying? You was down bad like a bad bag of dope. So you admitted that you didn't know him like that. But all of a sudden now you know this dude. Come on, bro. He's not even from your block like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always look at it like some indiscrepancies when it comes to Cowboy. You know, I think he attached himself to this fame. He caught that fame bug so bad because he kind of over exaggerated his relationship with Nipsey Hussle, man. And I'm gonna just keep it real, bro. He know damn well he wasn't around like that. Like if you did, you would know who Rent Park really is. Rent Park is really a day one. You know what I'm saying? Before Nipsey Hussle wanted to gangbang, that was his childhood friend, bro. Like you could never become before that. You know, you wanted him to yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm being real, man. You always say that, you know, some untalented rapper killed your little homie because he was jealous, but you know, it got me wondering, what did Rent Park really mean when he said Nipsey Hussle got himself in some shit that he shouldn't have been involved in? You know, it makes people look at it like, you know, what if he really dropped that doc series? You know what I'm saying? And it shocked the world, you know? Because in a way, it's like he basically saying Nipsey Hussle did it to himself. You know, and you know, I don't know if you went and testified to do damage control to make sure that it never got out there or whatever that is. Now I can say this: if you was doing that to protect Nipsey Hussle, you still wrong for ratting. But I can understand you was willing to sell out your integrity. You know what I'm saying, to make sure his name don't go in vain. So I'm not a hater, man. You know what I'm saying? I might dislike this man, but I still think that it's a lot of shit that comes with him that, mind you, I can't show the footage, but y'all remember after Eric Holder got done shooting, how did he know where to run? You know, he didn't run to Nipsey Hussle feet because he ran all out the door and all around the car. The closest way to Nipsey Hussle was running straight to past the car on the side by his feet. He didn't do that. So we also got some clips today. We go get into it, man. But y'all stay tuned. Hit that like button. You already know. Put that marathon in the comment section. Let's get it.
Ordered him right out the parking lot. So judging by the conversation, man, it's no way in the world that, I mean, I think this shit over and over in my head. There's no way in the world that I would think that this dumb nigga would do that dumb shit. It was nothing disrespectful said to that man not one time. You know, Nip hadn't seen him in a while, and he was telling him, like, look, bro, I ain't seen you in a while. They got some paperwork on you. I have not read the paperwork, but you need to go ahead and take care of it. He didn't go in and say, oh, nigga, you's a snitch. He didn't do none of that. It was nothing heated about the conversation. As you see, the dude shook my hand. He shook Nipsey's hand as he left. You know what I mean? So it wasn't nothing heated. Like I said, you know, I've been getting high. I got high before. So when I looked at the guy, his eye, he was high. There's no excuse for what you did, high or not. I don't give a fuck what. There's no excuse for what you did. You know what I mean? The videotape is gonna tell that, you know, honestly, to this day, I've never fully watched the whole.
What are you insinuating? Are you insinuating that what kind of high you think he was on? Because I don't know. I don't know, man. You know, I used to sell some of that shit, you know, back in the day. And that shit didn't make you eat. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas didn't eat when them niggas came and bought some of that shit from me. Oh yeah, nigga. Bro, what are you saying? He was on some Curtis Blow? He was on some Whitney Houston? You know what I'm saying? Was he blowing on that bass rock? Which one was it? You know, you saying like the high that you seen in his eyes, like y'all did the same shit. Yeah, man. Nevertheless, bro, I don't know. Y'all let me know. You know what I'm saying? All the smokers I used to curb serve, nigga, them niggas didn't eat. Them niggas, they didn't have an appetite. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that. But let's go.
Videotape. I still never watched the tape. I've only watched the part up until the point where shit started. part that the police showed me when I was on the stand. So all the testimony that they read about me, I'm actually looking at a videotape, so they're showing me a videotape and I'm recalling what's going on that day. So they got a videotape that the videotape tells it all. So my testimony is not going to make or break the case. My testimony, really, the reason that I'm going against the grain, the reason that I'm going against the street code and I'm getting on the stand, regardless of anybody got to say, is because I want the world to know that my boy never called that man no snitch. You know what I mean? That I'm gonna go.
If you wanted the world to know, you should have been doing. You didn't have to take the stand. Nobody in that courtroom is the world. You see what I'm saying? You was already telling the world when you was on social media. That's getting it out to the world. What, you wanted the judge to know that? Come on, bro. It just didn't add up. It didn't. You trying to put pain where it ain't. You trying to make sure. Oh, because they had them on camera. So now what role you didn't have to get up there and tell them that. You didn't have to. It didn't change nothing. So that's why people are not even but just upset at you, because there was no reason for you to take that stand. Your testimony wasn't wanted. You see what I'm saying? Because everybody figured out you was just working for Nipsey Hussle. You literally was the help. Right after he died, all of a sudden, you got Benzes, Rolls Royces, big jewelry, balling store, all of this shit out of nowhere. You even accused Nipsey and Black Sam for stealing your restaurant. Remember that time he was like, "Oh man, I met a dude that said he was he'll sell me the restaurant for like 30-something thousand." And I ran over there and told Nip and Black Sam. The next day he came with the keys. He's like, "Oh man, them niggas got my restaurant." I nigga, what you over there? Did you have 30,000? You thought they was going to give you 30,000 so you could have your own restaurant? Like, nah, man, come on, bro. I still see it was a lot of. I mean, cause let me say this. I still think it was a little jealousy and envy that's coming from him. How this little nigga I'm the real gangster. I'm the one that socked people out my whole life. I deserve, whatever. So, I'm always on that man Onion, but at the same time, we just going through the content. This is for educational purposes. And, we do not wish to underhand anybody in these reactions. Let's go.
Against the grain, because that make me seem like niggas is looking for justification. Like, oh, this nigga called him a snitch, so therefore he deserved. Nah, fuck that. My boy never called him no snitch. So, and I'm not gonna rest to everybody know that, whatever his reason for doing what he did, we don't know. Hopefully we can figure that out. I have no idea, but I know Nipsey never called him no snitch. So, right. And that is what it is.
So take us back. So take us there. So it's the story that they have the altercation. Do you go inside, I guess, into the store and go eat at the time that Nipsey is shot?
Yeah. So we owned all those stores. So when you walk into the Marathon store.
So do y'all get it? Do you get it? We owned all those stores. I'm telling y'all, bro. I'm telling you. What do you mean by we? Where all this French shit coming from? There's no brochure. That Black Sam, Nipsey Hussle owned all those stores. Not we. No, we, bro. You gotta, that's what makes me think like he wanted to be so involved with all of that, but you got to put the work in, the finances. You know what I'm saying? You got to. If I can't say we own this store, nah, they own them stores. My name ain't on shit. That's crazy. Let's get it.
There's another door that takes you to the next store. Then there's another door that takes you to the next door. Then there's the break room. So literally, I can walk from the insurance company all the way to the fucking T-Mobile store without going outside. I can go from one building to the next building to the next building.
Okay.
So when I go in the Marathon store, I go through the Marathon store. That's the front door. You go behind the counter, that's the second door. You go in the break room, that's the third door. When the gunshots cracked off, I jump up immediately and I break out the door. Mm-hmm. I can't see who getting shot. I don't know who getting shot, but I hear gunshots and I know bro is out there.
All right, so let's go back to that. He said he was in the third door, which is the break room, right? How is it that you land right outside as soon as he stopped shooting? So you ran through all of those doors, opening and closing doors, and got out there right when he was finished. All right, so let's see. Let's hold up for a minute. Let me see. Let's see. Give me 1 second, player. Give me 1 second. All right, so let's see.
Look at that shot. But while I was in there, or not in there, going over the footage, you can see it's a huge display. In the parking lot we just looked at, looks like that's the display.
That's the cameras.
Footage. That big parking lot.
You can see it.
This was a video of, I guess, right before Nip got killed.
Wow. So somebody was inside the store recording. Who was that record? Look, they was out there recording the whole. Somebody was inside the store recording before Nip died. So that means somebody had to see it. Somebody seen what was going on, gang.
It's him, Cowboy.
Cowboy right there.
A guy came up and gave him a
so that shows you Cowboy was not the only one inside the store.
But why would somebody be?
So that person that was inside the store know where Cowboy was at. Why we never asked about that? You see what I'm saying? It's a lot of crazy shit. Man, I'm telling y'all, something ain't never felt right about this situation, gang. Deep down, it was somebody else inside the store that day. You see what I'm saying? Never came out, never said anything. But no, that's probably why Black Sam ain't rocking with this nigga, bruh. Because you telling that story and they know that they not gonna say nothing publicly because niggas is not telling. You know what I'm saying? But something fishy, bruh. Something going on. Who had that foot? This is Cowboy right outside the store. Nip right there. Rip Paw right there.
Just fishy. Y'all like the video.
Nigga, what you mean he ain't from 6? He ain't from 6 though. He ain't from 6 though, nigga. I'm putting him off, nigga. He was from 6 though. Bro. That nigga ran like a bitch, nigga. Nah, you ain't do that, bro. Man, Rampart ran from 6 though. Bro, I've seen the videotape for the first. I never looked at Rampart from 6 though ran. Nigga, Rampart
like the video.
Got me. I ain't Rampart, nigga. I didn't run, nigga. I ran to the bullets, nigga. Y'all got me fucked. You said Rampart ran? That nigga ran like a bitch, nigga.
All right, so as y'all seen that, it just goes to show you, you can see that there go the display with the cameras where it's like that TV, it had camera 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It had the angles right there. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, somebody was already inside the store. That's footage of somebody recording Cowboy, Nip, Rentpaw, all before it even took place. Y'all never seen that footage before. I know y'all haven't. I didn't even see it. So, you know, this is some exclusive stuff, man. So, where we at? All right, let's go.
So I break out there immediately. So I run from 3 stores away, and I'm the first nigga that got his hands on them. I'm the first nigga that ran out there and put my hands on them. He had a hole in his side. I'm covering him with blood, and I'm praying for him. You know, so like I said, if I could have been closer, maybe I could have got action there running up on the dude. I never seen the dude other than him leaving off of the parking lot. When I broke out that door, I seen that motherfucker cutting the corner, and I seen Nip on the ground. I ran straight.
Negative, sir. Negative, sir. Negative. We know. We can't play the, you know, YouTube have changed, right? But back then, I showed y'all the footage. After he did what he did, right? When Nipsey Hussle fell to the ground, remember he came back, shot him, and then he kicked Nipsey Hussle in his head, right? All of that time, he ran back the same way he came. He didn't even make it past the burger store. you was already outside aiding the Nip. You know what I'm saying? So it's a tricky game, man. It's tricky because a lot of y'all might sit here defend him and all that stuff, but in hindsight, man, we know the truth. We definitely know the truth. Hold on. I think I got a clip. What other clip I got? Let's go.
You know, that lifestyle, you know, I would have continued to do that. You know, my kids kept me focused. Like, let me focus on my kids. It's bigger than drugs. Like me, I didn't care. You know, I didn't really care much about me. You know what I mean? Even after.
All right, so no, that ain't it. Hold up, swell up. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get up out of this one too, man. Let me get up out of this one. Let me pull up somebody else. Right. A lot of people, man, found it funny with Cowboy's stories, his timestamps. Nobody was really buying that shit. Let's go.
So listen, y'all. Listen, I want y'all to look very close right here. This is the Marathon Store Street View. Okay. This thing has updated more than any Street View I have ever known. I'm telling you, y'all, this thing updates so much. So some people have this on their page, but trust me, you got to always have the latest version. Now, this was from March of 2019. We know that Nipsey.
By the way, this is No Filter News Talk. No Filter News and Talk. Let's go.
Passed away at the end of March. So this is March. And look who we have here. Ain't that about a blip? We got Cowboy right here. Okay, now I'm pointing at the door because the door is, you can really see the door. It's not hidden, it's not blocked out, nothing. See how they have a clear view of the door, but the footage that the Shell gas station have is like real dull and it's really blurry because somebody blurred it out. Now, this street view give us all different type of angles. I'm telling you. And it catches glimpse of different things. Now, y'all, how ironic is this? Now look at them. Look at that Shell gas station. This is from March 2019. So probably days before Nipsey passed away. So now you got this chick, right? She's going to her vehicle, which is that white car. Isn't that one of the cars that was out there? So somebody was saying that, isn't that Kid Flashy car? I don't know, because it was two cars out there. Well, here go one. Well, it could be not, but the street view caught some shit. She going into the white car. So I wanted to, when you go a little further, you got to keep playing with it because stuff disappear. And look, you still got her going to that white car. I even zoomed in a little bit. You got her going to the white car. Now, if you take dealing with the street view, if you take a couple of steps forward, if you kind of move it forward like I just did, now watch. She right there. Boom. She's turned like she's going in the white car. Okay? She's going in white car. That's what I keep checking and keep playing with because I want to be sure. But y'all, let me tell y'all, this street view right here, this is giving us so much information because this is March 2019. I want everybody to know. March 2019. This is how it was looking. Okay, this is before Nipsey passed. Days before Nipsey passed. This is how the outside of his shop really looked. And as you can see, it really isn't a huge difference from the other street views. But it's got people here, and it's got people doing different things, and that we're able to catch. The Shell gas station, we know that they got 3 cameras right there. They got cameras all around the Shell. So if it look like it's pointing at Nipsey shop, I don't know. If it looks like it's pointing at Nipsey shop, they have them pointing everywhere. I don't think it's footage to TMZ. So now right here, you catch glimpses of people doing different things. Cowboy is talking to the guy in the T-Mobile store. But if I come a little closer, it takes it back. See, when I go back a little bit, but right here, look, see, that's what I'm keep checking. This is what you see me doing. Cowboy is right there talking to the guy. If you zoom in, talking to the guy at the T-Mobile store, and then there's another guy coming out the store. So where was them niggas at? Where was they at? Where were they? I don't know if that's just a worker or what, or is that just a customer? But the guy in the T-Mobile, it's a mop next to him, so he looked like he's doing some work there. So where were you? Remember, the T-Mobile was blurred out too. And now, also, look at the barbershop. I want y'all to look at something. This is March 2019. The surveyor caught this. Like, I'm looking at it, looked like the restaurant. I guess that's the restaurant or whatever. That looked like that's up and running. The barbershop is up and running, and it's guys in the barbershop. I've been up and running, barbershop up and running. Niggas, where y'all? This say March 2019. Come on, somebody. I don't know if the barbershop could have been closed on a Sunday. Could have been. I'll give you that. In that GoFundMe, and he's out of jail, and that GoFundMe is still going. That GoFundMe is still up and going. Street view right here to keep showing y'all this alley, because check this picture out right here. Hear about how mad they get when I post this stuff about Cowboy, and I ain't making nothing up. This is his page, his Instagram. He was on vacation in Nevada doing whatever. See, we watching the way he moves. And we know that he could be bought and paid for. You know what I'm saying? Because why you not holding down the Marathon store? Remember that alley I kept telling you that all that trash was at? Why you not holding the store down like you claim that you was holding the store down? We watched you in that door when Nipsey was being shot down. You was in that door and you watched the whole thing. Look at
Yeah, now y'all see what I'm saying? Everybody seen that. Everybody know he was right there. The cameras is right. Hold on. Hey, I wish I had like somebody got some good clips of the inside of the store. Send it to me, gang. Because this is ridiculous, bro. This is really ridiculous. Hold on.
Initially rolled up to the Marathon clothing store. Holder was driving and the woman was in the passenger seat. Now is actually being told that Holder parked in the mini mall parking lot next to the store as the woman waited in the car.
Man, y'all can see them TVs right there. That's all I got. I can't play too much of the content because it's not mine. But you can see, you can look up. It's right there by the man. You can see everything. Man, that boy seen that, bro. I'm telling y'all, man. He seen it. He watched it go on, and everybody's just scared to call him out because they don't want to get socked. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's cold game, gang.
this. He living his best life. You feel me? I don't see no family member. He chilling. He got the bag. Who's paying him? Who paying him? I don't know, y'all. But y'all tell me. Yeah, we got both eyes on Cowboy. We ain't sleeping on these people. We ain't sleeping. He pop up with this chain. Come on now. Look at the way he moved. The family need to get him up out of there. And then he was at the blue carpet at the BET Awards for what? He was there. He know what the fuck happened to Nipsey. He know it. And he know what happened to those tapes.
Yeah, we're gonna leave it right there, man. Hey, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Like, hype, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what y'all think, man. Cause if y'all remember, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know, he's living I know where he live at too. He like borderline Las Vegas, California. He's not in actual, it's like not even by Prim. Like he's borderline, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna display where he live at. He's on the off roads of where that is, and everybody know where it's at because well, it's easy. But yeah, man, when you sit back and you think about that shit, you know, you had it all. You had the money, the cars, the jewelry, you know, you had plenty of time to really make some of yourself because, you know, you had the bread. Most people that probably would have touched his type of money would have blew up already. Would still be up. You know what I'm saying? So y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, hype, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next video. Let's get it. Let's go.